Yes, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So yesterday we ended at the point 12, right? We discussed up to horizontal line or plane. Today, inshallah, we will be starting our discussion from planar and scoop quadrilateral. Okay, planar and scoop. Okay, the difference between these two. Whenever I say planar something, that means those things lie in the same plane. And if both of them are not in the same plane, then what will happen? We will call them scoop. Now here we are saying planar quadrilateral and scoop quadrilateral. Okay, so we know that quadrilateral consists of four sides. So all the four sides are in the same plane, then they are planar quadrilateral. And if it happens that all the sides of a quadrilateral are not in one plane, then what will happen? We will tell them. We will call them scoop quadrilateral. Then the next topic is, so just remember these definitions, okay, because it might come for only 2 mark. Okay, so you need to write the main point. Okay, you do not need to write in details about them. Okay, draw a figure wherever you can. Okay, and if you cannot draw the figure, just write the definition also, it's enough. Okay, then the next point, it is very important, angle between two square straight line. Okay, before me, Sanjit sir used to teach actually higher math. Okay, so once he gave suggestion to students, and I saw that there is a question: define angle between two square straight line. So it got me thinking, because I myself did not study about this earlier. Okay, so later when I started this solid geometry chapter, I came across this and got to know about this. Very simple. Okay, if the angle between two square straight line is not, oh, sorry. Let us say we have two lines. Okay, we have two lines. So if I want to know the angle between them, what I have to do? I have to draw a line that is parallel to this one first, and then another line parallel to this one, like this. Then they will be producing an angle between them. That is the angle between two straight lines. Very simple thing. Okay, it is explained in your book. If you just go through the lines, inshallah you'll understand. I told you the main thing. Okay, then comes dihedral angle. Dihedral angle. The next topic that we were discussing was dihedral angle, right? Dihedral angle, if you look at the picture, you will get an idea, okay? There are two planes. They are kept at an angle, right? See, if I show it in this way, okay? This is a plane and this is another plane. They are kept at an angle. Okay, let us consider both of them as a plane angle. Now, if you consider two straight lines, one on this plane and another one on this plane, they must both pass through the same point at the point of intersection of the plane. Okay, as you can see, so those two lines will be forming an angle between them, right? That angle is called dihedral angle. Then projection. Projection, I think I don't need to discuss in detail because you have already studied this one in geometry 3.1 chapter, the orthogonal projection. Okay. So in short, if I say it and show it on the board, it will be like this. Let us say we have a point P and we have a line XY. I tell you to find out the orthogonal projection of this point P on this straight line XY. Then what we need to do is draw a perpendicular from here, and let us say it intersects at the point Q. So this point Q will be the orthogonal projection of the point P on the straight line XY. Now instead of a point, if we have a straight line, then how it is going to be? Let us say we have this straight line PR. Okay, so from P I have to draw one perpendicular. From R I have to draw another perpendicular. Let us say this is S. So this QS part, okay, this QS part is going to be the orthogonal projection of straight line RP on the straight line XY. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Then we have the relation between two straight lines. These things we already studied, okay? There are the 2 points that two straight lines may be coplanar. If they are coplanar, then there can be two scenarios. What are those? Either they will be parallel to each other, or they will be intersecting each other and they will be making some angle between them. These are normal and common things, right? So I think this you can actually go through on your own, okay? So kindly, I would like to request you to go through this 309 page relation between two straight line, the axioms, relation between a straight line and a plane, and relation between two planes. Kindly go through these points, okay? As I don't want to leave a single, line unread. Okay, so please read all of them, and if you come across any doubt, I'm expecting that you won't, but if you come across any doubt, you may ask me in the following classes. Okay, I don't want to actually waste any more time reading these lines, because these are actually things which you understand from common sense itself, right? Okay, you can see this, and these things you already studied. Okay, so
Sir,
bolo.
what is axiom?
Axiom, it is like actually কি যেন বলে এটা, করোলারি। যেমন জিনিসটা হচ্ছে কি, আমাদের একটা ফর্মুলা থাকে, ওই ফর্মুলাটা থেকে আমরা ধরে নিতে পারি তাইলে এই লাইনটাও ট্রু হবে। নেক্সট যে লাইনটা আমরা পাই, তোমরা এক্সারসাইজ অ্যালজেব্রিক এক্সপ্রেশন, অ্যালজেব্রিক ফর্মুলার যে চ্যাপ্টারটা করছো না, ওখানে দেখবে যে কতগুলো থাকে থিওরেম, না সরি, কতগুলো থাকে ফর্মুলা। এই ফর্মুলাগুলা থেকে আবার কিছু মানে জিনিস, কতগুলো ইকুয়েশন বের করা হয়, যেগুলাকে আমরা বলি করোলারি। যদি এক্সাম্পল চাও, আমি একটা এক্সাম্পল দিতে পারি। যেমন আমরা জানি a প্লাস b হোল স্কয়ার, এটার ফর্মুলা, এটার কি ফর্মুলা, নট করোলারি। ফর্মুলা হচ্ছে কি a স্কয়ার প্লাস 2ab প্লাস b স্কয়ার। এই লাইনটা থেকেই আমরা কিন্তু চাইলে একটা জিনিস প্রুফ করতে পারি, সেটা হচ্ছে a স্কয়ার প্লাস b স্কয়ার ইজ ইকুয়াল টু a প্লাস b হোল স্কয়ার মাইনাস 2ab। কিভাবে সেটা করতে পারি? তুমি 2ab টাকে সিম্পলি এদিকে নিয়ে আসো, তাইলে a প্লাস b হোল স্কয়ার মাইনাস 2ab ইজ ইকুয়াল টু a স্কয়ার প্লাস b স্কয়ার। a স্কয়ার প্লাস b স্কয়ারটা আমি লিখছি, আর এটা এখানে লিখছি, জাস্ট অ্যারেঞ্জ করে। তো তাইলে এই যে যে জিনিসটা আমরা ডাইরেক্ট জানি বা কোনো কিছু দ্বারা প্রুফ করি, সেটা হচ্ছে আমাদের ফর্মুলা। ওইখান থেকে যদি ফার্দার আবার আরেকটা জিনিস আমরা বানাইতে পারি, তাহলে সেটাকে আমরা বলি করোলারি। তো এক্সিওমটা আসলে কাইন্ড অফ সেরকম করোলারির মতো। ওকে, যে কিছু কিছু জিনিস যেটা আমরা অলরেডি শিখছি, ওখান থেকে আমরা কমন সেন্স অ্যাপ্লাই করে বা দেখাতে পারি যে এগুলাও আসলে ট্রু হবে, সেগুলাই আর কি। ঠিক আছে, তো একটু পড়ো, যদি না পারো তাহলে আমাকে বলবা, অসুবিধা নেই, ইনশাআল্লাহ আমি ডিসকাস করব। ওকে,
জি স্যার।
আচ্ছা, তো এরপরে আমরা সলিড এটা পড়া অলরেডি শুরু করে দিয়েছি, এবং আমরা ফার্স্ট দুটো সলিড নিয়ে কথা বলছি, রেক্টেঙ্গুলার প্যারালেলোপাইড, যেটার উপরে আমরা একটা প্রবলেম সলভ করছি, এবং আরেকটা সলিড নিয়ে কথা বলছি, সেটা হচ্ছে কিউব। কিউব। Third solid that we are going to talk about is prism. Okay, generally you will be hearing this word prism in physics. Okay, because in refraction prism is discussed. Okay, I think you have a little bit of idea what prism does, right? When light ray is
Yes,
passed
sir.
through the prism, it breaks down that light into 7 color. Okay, basically the light that comes from the sun is consist of 7 basic or fundamental color. What are they? Vibgyor, if you remember, violet, indigo. I don't want to go into detail because we are studying maths. We are not interested in what prism does, rather we are interested in calculation of the area and volume of a prism. Now prism can be of several shapes. Okay, now let us say the most commonly used shape is this one. Okay, can you imagine একটা টেন্টের মতো? Okay, so if I ask you to calculate the total surface area of this one, what you will be calculating actually? You will be calculating 3 rectangular surfaces and 2 triangular surfaces, right or no? You can see that this front face is a triangular surface, and the back face, that is also a triangular surface, and the other 3 surfaces, all 3 of them are rectangle. Here it is one rectangle, and similarly on that side also there is a rectangle, and the bottom part, that is also another rectangle. So we know actually how to calculate the area of triangle and rectangle, so we can easily calculate the area of the prism. Okay, now for if the shape is different, then actually depending on the shape, we will actually apply the formula that how I can calculate the area. Acha. So here I have written, or the formula that is mentioned in the book is like this: area of the total surface is equal to 2 into area of the base plus area of the lateral surface. You might be thinking there is only one surface at the bottom. There is no such similar surface from the top. Then why are we multiplying 2 with the area of the base? Actually, this formula is written,
because of the two triangles.
Because of the triangle, that is true. But if I want to apply this formula, I actually cannot keep the prism like this. I have to hold the prism and make it straight. Did you get my point? How I'm keeping it? আমি এটাকে ধরে যদি ট্রায়াঙ্গেলটাকে নিচে বেস হিসেবে রেখে এটাকে সোজা করে দাঁড় করাই, তাহলে খেয়াল করে দেখবা বেসটা একটা ট্রায়াঙ্গেল, আবার উপরের ওটাও কি হবে, একটা ট্রায়াঙ্গেল। সো ওইটার এরিয়া যদি আমরা ক্যালকুলেট করি এবং 2 দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই করি, বিকজ দুইটা ট্রায়াঙ্গেল আছে, এবং এরিয়া অফ দ্য ল্যাটারাল সারফেস, ল্যাটারাল মানে হচ্ছে মানে পাশ আর কি, তো পাশের এরিয়াগুলো যদি আমরা ক্যালকুলেট করে ফেলি, we can easily find out the area. Okay, then the volume, the formula to find out the volume is area of the base into height. Okay, so area into height, that actually gives us the volume. So if I can calculate the area of this surface and multiply it with the volume, then I will be getting the volume. Multiply with the height, we will be getting the volume. Okay, now let us take a look at example 2. The length of the sides of the base of a triangular prism are 3, 4, 5 centimeter respectively. And the height is 8 centimeter. Find the volume and area of its total surface. Normally, when we read this question, okay, so what we understand from this is the shape of the triangle is given, right? Sorry, the measurements of the sides of the triangles are given 3, 4, 5, right? Now 3, 4, 5, if you take a look at these numbers, you will, does it tell you something? Because এটা দেখলে আমার মাথায় কিছু একটা আসে, তোমাদের মাথায় আসে এটা যে 3, 4, 5 এটা কি? এটা কি বলে? ট্রায়াঙ্গেলটার ব্যাপারে একটা ইনফরমেশন দেয় তোমাকে। ট্রায়াঙ্গেলটা
right angle triangle.
Right angle triangle, very good. Okay, এই যে এই সব জোড়াগুলো মনে রাখবা, 3, 4, 5, তারপর হচ্ছে 5, 12, 13, এই দুইটা সবচেয়ে বেশি দেখা যায়। ঠিক আছে, যখনই 3, 4, 5 কোন ট্রায়াঙ্গেলের তিনটা সাইডের মেজারমেন্ট দেখবা, note that that is a right angle triangle. Why that is a right angle triangle? Because the square of two sides is equal to the square of the third side. That is the characteristic of a right angle triangle according to Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of advantage. What advantage? I will tell you. Now you already know that we have to calculate the area of the base. That is, we are keeping the triangle as the base. So area of the base means we have to calculate the area of the triangle. So if we are calculating the area of the triangle, there are several formulas. In mensuration, you should have learned already, because in general math you are supposed to be completing the mensuration by now. So there, in the first exercise itself, there are several formulas to calculate the area of the triangle depending on the given information, and also the type of triangle. If it is a right angle triangle, then it is very easy to calculate the area. What is that area? Half into base into height. Now in case of right angle triangle, the base and height is very easy to get. If you consider 3 to be base, 4 will be height, and 5 will always be the hypotenuse. Okay, 5 will always be the hypotenuse, and 3 and 4, it doesn't matter, you can write 3 here and 4 there, ultimately it is going to give you the same value of area. Okay, so it will be half into base into height, so 6. Okay, now this is the area of the bottom surface. Similar surface are there at the top also, correct or not? So you can actually multiply it by 2. Okay, 2 into 6, 12. That will give you the area of the triangles. But my question is, in this case, we got to know that this is a right angle triangle, and we can easily calculate the area of the triangle. But what if the triangle that is given is not a right angle one? Then what we can do? Then if you remember, we discussed the calculation of area of a triangle in coordinate geometry. 2 ways I showed you. Remember, the first one is if you know the 3 sides, then you apply this formula. The semi-perimeter, S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Here S is the semi-perimeter, that means half of perimeter. Perimeter is what? Summation of all the sides divided by 2. Okay, and A, B, C, these are the length of 3 sides. So you can put the value and you can calculate the area. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Use the matrix formula here. Why? Because we actually, to apply the matrix formula, we need to know the coordinate. But here we are not dealing with the coordinate, so it's easier for us. But in case of coordinate geometry, the matrix one actually is easier and time saving, right? Acha. So, okay, then what else we need to do? Oh, okay. Actually, while teaching the formula, I guess I forgot to show you something else. Acha, ওটা এখনই দেখা দিচ্ছি, অসুবিধা নেই. If you remember, I wrote the formula of total area for prism 2 into base area, that means area of the base, plus area of lateral surface. Now this area of lateral surface can actually be calculated in another way, that is 2 into base area, this will be there. Area of lateral surface, this can be calculated in this way: perimeter of the base, perimeter of the base into the height. Okay, so we already calculated the base area a little bit ago. I showed you 2 into 6, that becomes 12, right? Now we need to calculate the perimeter, area of the lateral surface. How I can do that? Perimeter of the base. The base is a triangle and perimeter is the summation of all the sides. So if I take the summation of all the sides of the triangle, I will be getting the perimeter of the base, right? Into the height. The height is given in the question is 8. Okay, so here we have 2 into 6, that is the area of two surface, that is one from the base, another from the top. Okay, so the total area will be 12 plus 3 plus 4. This is also 12, right? 5 plus 12. Yes, 12 into 8, it is 96. So it will be 108, and the unit will be, as the measurements are given in centimeter, so the unit will be in centimeter square. Clear this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if anybody have any doubt in the second number, example 2, then you can let me know now. I can discuss again, no problem. Imon, বুঝতে পারছো?
জি স্যার, বুঝতে পারছি।
আচ্ছা, আর কে? মারিয়া?
স্যার বুঝতে পারছি।
Okay, fine, great. Then the next solid we have is pyramid. Now you all might have seen the pyramid of what do I say? Egypt. Okay, the kings of Egypt, when they used to die, they used to be kept inside a pyramid as a mummy. Okay, they used to round him up with some cloth or something, and they used to keep the body over there. Okay, so how does the pyramid looks like? You can have an idea if you take a look at the figure in page number 314. Okay, now you will see that there are 3 figures given, okay, right, of the pyramid. All of them are actually pyramid, but with different base. Okay, in the first one the base is rectangle, as you can see, and in the second one the base is a pentagon. If you have gone through mensuration, then this should be actually easy for you to understand. When there is 5 sides, then it is called pentagon, and the next figure that is given, it is hexagon at the base. Okay, you understand this, right? And here we will be talking about the regular pyramid. Regular pyramid means whenever we say regular polygon, that means all sides of that polygon are equal. Like if I say regular quadrilateral, that means we are talking about square or a rhombus, because in a square what happens, all the sides are equal, and in rhombus also all the sides are equal. If I say regular pentagon, that means all the 5 sides of those pentagon is equal, are equal. Okay, understood? তোমরা
Yes, sir.
মাঝে মাঝে রেসপন্ড করিও, নাইলে আমি বুঝতে পারতেছি না যে আমি কি বলতেছি। মাঝে মাঝে আমার নিজেরই মনে হয় কি পড়াচ্ছি কিছু। আর যাই হোক, তো তোমরা একটু বলিও যে স্যার এটা বুঝি না, আবার বলেন, তাইলে মনে হবে আর কি তোমরা একটু ইন্টারেস্টেড আছো। আচ্ছা যাই হোক, তো আমি মেনসুরেশনের রেফারেন্সটা আসলে বারবার দিচ্ছি বিকজ ওইটা করলে এখানে জিনিসগুলো অনেক ইজি মনে হবে আর কি, ঠিক আছে? তো তোমরা একটু যারা মেনসুরেশন করছো তারা হালকা একটু রিভিশন দিয়ে দিতে পারো, তাহলে ইজি হবে বুঝতে। ওকে, আচ্ছা এরপরে আচ্ছা আমরা এক্সারসাইজের কিছু প্রবলেম করে আসি না, বিকজ এরপরে সবগুলা আমি যদি একসাথে দেখে ফেলি সলিড, তাহলে আসলে একটু সমস্যা হতে পারে। বেটার আমরা একটা কাজ করি যে এই সলিড গুলা আমরা অলরেডি পড়ছি, সেই সলিড গুলা রিলেটেড যে কোশ্চেন গুলো আছে এক্সারসাইজে আমরা সেগুলো একটু সলভ করে ফেলি, তাইলে আমাদের ইজি হবে। নেক্সট যখন আমরা পিরামিডের ফর্মুলা গুলো দেখবো, তখন পিরামিড রিলেটেড প্রবলেম গুলো সলভ করবো, তাইলে আসলে একটু তোমাদের জন্য একটু ইজি হবে। ওকে, সো you can come to page number 321, exercise 13. So here I would like to give you some homework. You can see that the first 6 questions are MCQ. So kindly solve these MCQs at home and let me know if you have any doubt in 6 of them. Okay, and also if you see number 7 question, length, breadth and height of rectangular parallelopipe. Okay, in parallelopipe we have already discussed about, so you can do it. And 8 number rectangular tank, you can do this too. So number 9 is related to cube. So like this, I want you to try as much problem as you can solve. Okay, so take this as homework and try to solve as much problem from the exercise as possible. Okay, like number 11, you till now we did not discuss actually about right circular cone, so I do not expect you to be able to solve it, but if anybody can, then okay, good, appreciable. Okay, so like that, check which are the problems that can be solved with whatever we have discussed till now. Okay, is the homework clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So the MCQs and the exercise problems which can be solved, those are related to the topic that we already discussed. Okay, so
Okay.
thank you very much. Anybody wants to ask any question before we end today's class?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. So also I was thinking one thing, that physics portion is almost completed, right? Now we will be taking
Yes, sir.
exams actually. Okay, test we will be taking. So physics there are I guess 3 periods, and higher math there is weekly only 2 periods. So how about we change this a little bit? Okay, as both of the subjects are taken by me, so if you all agree, then only I will be doing this. I want to take 3 higher math period a week and 2 physics period, as physics portion is almost completed. So let me know your opinion on this. Okay, I want everyone to respond in the group, so please express your opinion. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay,
okay,
sir.
thank you very
Yes.
much for joining. Assalamu alaikum
Yes, sir.
warahmatullah wabarakatuh. কিছু বলছো ফাতেমা?
Alaikum.
না স্যার, কিছু বলিনি।